What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another video, man. And today we're going over a 2K blog post, you know what I'm saying, where they talked about all the changes to all the defense, the shooting, the finishing, all that stuff. Pretty much just going over all the gameplay, just because, you know what, we ain't got nothing else to do. Why not get some next-gen news to keep this cycle going? Because it's getting a little dry out here in these 2K streets, man. We only got 3 days. 3 days until the next game comes out. All right, man, let's get into this blog. All right, man, so this thing starts out saying that, you know, the primary goal was to give the gamers the tools to be able to change the game, you know what I'm saying, on the floor and at the rim, which is really important because if you played even a lick of next gen when it was first starting out, you already know that, man, the shot contest system as far as dunks and all that other stuff goes was pretty much non-existent, man. I'm talking about contacts for days, and it took them about 3 patches to get it right to make the interior defense mean something, man. Yesterday, I was actually playing on my two-way finisher, and I was able to actually get some blocks, man. So I know they made slight adjustments as the year went on, but it took way too long, man. But they're saying they're gonna take care of that first things first, and they're saying they rebuilt the snatch block. They're not the snatch block, but the block thing and the shot contest system as a whole, and they supposedly, and I'm gonna say supposedly for now until we get the game, they got rid of the ghost contest, man, where somebody wouldn't even be near you or they wouldn't have their hands up and they would get a pretty solid contest on your jump shot, man. That used to really make me mad, bro, because I have somebody off to the side of me or you know, just in front of me near the free throw line. I'm at the top of the key popping that 3 and they up bars, and they would still get like a 30% or something like that, and 2K know that ain't right, bro. And they're saying they improved the defensive AI, man. I really hope this is true because it sucks to go into the rec when you don't have 5. You get, let's say, 3 out of 5 and you're going into the rec with 2 AIs, and the AI just gets cooked all game, bro. Like, I'm talking about dude just standing there, catch the ball, pop the 3. Bro, like, come on, 2K, y'all could do something to fix that. And I'm really hoping that with what y'all are saying right here, with increasing the defensive AI, I hope y'all talking about the rec center as well, because, man, it is bad news when you get an AI. You just know that whoever the AI is guarding is about to get at least 20, 30. And if they really going off, man, they may be able to get like a quick 50 piece. I've done it. I've hit the AI for about 60. And it ain't even tough. That's the crazy part. It's not even tough. They don't play any type of defense. They're saying they're gonna hedge a little better, work on the pick and roll better, play the high man. You know, all the stuff that really needed to be in the game before, that they're trying to incorporate that now. And I really hope they execute this, because that is one of the glaring weaknesses in the defense for the AI, man. Bro, you get an AI, you losing. Unless your man can't shoot, bro, it's GG's. You pretty much lost. You might as well just quit. And that's what a lot of people do when they end up walking into rec with AI. So I'm really hoping they did address this like they said they did, man. And one of the things that I'm actually super excited about is, man, the changes to the dribbling. Pretty much the most important sentence in here is the basic 1-to-1 size up been removed and replaced by 1-to-1 signature size ups. And pretty much flicking the right stick in various directions used to give you, you know, generic looking size ups, while holding it would give you, you know, kind of like a little whole like animation. And this year they're saying they combine the two together to give you like different moves, man, so we can get different combos in there. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what these little dribble combos are going to be looking like. And they're saying you can trigger these new combos by doing like simple flicks to kind of give you, you know, the 3 to 4 second little dribble combos, and you know that you can hold and sprint and flicking the pro stick in the right way, and it'll give you what you're looking for. And they're saying that there's enough combos, and you know, you can chain them all together to give you a limitless variety. But we will see. There's always been plenty of dribble moves in 2K, but if you've been playing 2K for a little bit, you know, past few years, like I have, you know for a fact there's only a few that are actually usable. And I'm really hoping that this year, with their improvements to the defense, you know, that they have dribble moves that are effective, but nothing like the Curry slide, man. That was too crazy. It was too unstoppable with the speed glitch that they said they removed. So I guess we'll have to wait and see on that. But so far what I'm reading, this is looking pretty dope, man. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I'm gonna just take little bits and pieces. And they're saying there's around 50 to choose from, and each have their own distinct advantages. So, hey man, I'm a point guard, I'm a dribble head. Well, not really a dribble head, I ain't Steezo or nothing like that, but I do get down with the dribbling, and I can get open with dribble moves, not including the Curry slide. Cause hey man, if all you doing is screen, Curry slide, you're not no dribble head, bro. You're cheesing. And with all this dribbling stuff, they're saying that they made it significantly faster overall pace and much tighter control. But we've heard that much tighter control thing more than once. And I know with the seasons, they're going to be constantly bringing in new animations throughout the year. And the dope part is that if you do happen to get, you know, the PS5, because I know a lot of people still don't have it, the dribbling system and a lot of the animations are going to be the same in both. So you won't have to learn two different dribble systems. And then something for my post players, man. Now, just to give them a little something, they said they added a lot of new moves for the back to the basket fakes and all that for the post scorers. Look, man, honestly, I just hope it's not overpowered, man. Post scorers have been ruling 2K for a little bit until they just did this, man. As long as I just want them to make it so that you have to green your post hooks. That's it. Because like a lot of other layups in the past, like, you know, if you mistime your layups, you might miss. Post hooks, they was whiting them things and they was still dropping like you wouldn't believe, man. So hopefully with this new engaging and disengaging features, that they do have a lot of those, a lot of that figured out, have it a little balanced. And they said, I'm gonna preface it, they said that they took that crazy, you know, from the 3-point line spin out of the game, because post scorers was killing people with that. Almost impossible to stop unless you knew it was coming. And yeah, it was hard to see it coming sometimes, man. But yeah, that's what they got for the post players. We're gonna keep it moving with the rest of this blog post, man. Pretty much the thing that caught my eye on this one is that they added the aggressive skill dunk. So pretty much contacts, you know, when you run into the rim holding sprint, you pull the trigger back and you release it during a time that it would give you a good release, kind of like timing shots or timing, I guess, floaters from last year. Pretty much like it's a high risk, high reward type of play. So if you get good at doing it, you might be the truth, instead of those no skill rim runners from, you know, this next gen. This time, pretty much you knew as soon as you ran in there, it was GG's, bro. As soon as you ran in there and started the contact dunk animation, you were good to go up until that, like, maybe that third patch that came. But yeah, they're saying they added a little more skill to it. I love that they did that. And they said you cannot take it off. So you won't be able to turn off the dunk meter and just have the game finish it for you, which I think is dope. Man, it's really gonna make everything in the game a little bit better. I mean, I've played the game with the shot timing off on user timing on my stretch, and that's kind of OP, man. If you turn off the user timing, as long as you're open, you're pretty much gonna make it, man. But yeah, with this dunk thing, you know, they added the finishing time, the alley-oops. I love that. They added the aggressive still dunk. I like that a lot. So this year, it will be a little bit harder to pull off that super OP, you know, combo of just running in the paint, having your man stand on the block, the big man, and then just throwing the oop, man. That's not gonna work this year unless your big man is good at timing it. Because if you mistime it, they're saying you could miss the dunk or just miss the ball entirely. So, you know, I'm gonna get in the lab with this and I'm gonna let y'all know as soon as the game drop how I feel about it. All right, man, so I really didn't have much of an issue with the shooting in next gen. I don't know if y'all did. If anything, it was a little too easy. I kind of liked how it was when current gen first started, how it was hard to hit a three unless you had a high rating. But the thing that did was created one build for everybody. So this year they're saying that they figured out a balance. They're saying they kind of married together 21 and 20 shooting to make it a little bit better. Said they've heavily group tested the new shooting mechanics with players of all skill level and believe that this will be the best shooting, you know, 2K has felt ever. And I really hope that's true, because if they can marry 21 and 22 together and kind of, because, you know, in 20 everybody can shoot, but with this one they're placing the emphasis on shot IQ. You're getting bonuses for open shots. You know what I'm saying? The new shot meter, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but if y'all haven't, I can link a video or something to the new shot meter. But pretty much, they separated into 4 quadrants, man. The closer you get to the middle. That's a perfect release. Then it got early and late in there as well. But yeah, they placing a heavy emphasis on the shot timing as well as the shot IQ. So taking good shots will benefit you a lot more this year, which I think, is dope, man, because a lot of the times people will be taking crazy shots. And I don't know this for a fact yet, but I guarantee you that stamina will have a lot to do with the shooting this year, more so than before. And just so you know, there's no Tyler Shooter badge, so you won't be able to cheese around that. But yeah, I think the shooting on this one will probably be dope. I won't know for a few days though, just like everybody else, waiting on the game to drop. Hey man, but I have pretty high expectations for this 2K, just because they're saying all the right stuff as far as shooting, defense, and dribbling go. And for the last thing, we don't get into finishing, man. One of the categories that I do think needed more skill added to it. Like, even if they didn't choose to do what they did with adding a meter to the dunks and, making people have to time alley-oops, as long as they added more defense, that's fine. And in this section, they talk all about the builder, man. If you saw my last video, I did talk about how the builder is pretty much copy and paste, man. They admitted in this. They're saying they debuted a new builder in 2K21, and, they kind of made tweaks to it to kind of fix all of the issues. They're saying smalls will see distinct advantages over bigs and vice versa, so you can expect to see a lot more variety when you hit the virtual streets. I really hope that's true. But if they did improve the shooting and married it to 20, then, people won't have to play shots. And if they're saying, they fixed it so that the dribbling won't be the same for 6'7" guys, they fixed that, the speed difference, because a 6'7" dude should not be the same speed as a 6'3" dude or faster. That shouldn't happen ever. You know what I'm saying? Not with dribbling speed or actually full sprint speed. And they're saying the amount of badge points have been significantly increased, man, which is dope, because last year I did have two-way three-point specialist or something like that. Oh no, two-way three-point shot creator. I had that build, and I didn't get anywhere near the amount of badges that those 6'7" scoring machines were getting. So it was hurting me a lot when I actually had to play defense against these guys, because, I couldn't have everything. They could have the defense, the offense, the playmaking, all that. I couldn't do that. So I had to sacrifice on the defense. I actually had to sacrifice my steal, and that really sucked for me. You know what I'm saying? But these are some of the new badges that they got listed down here. I'm gonna go ahead and scroll through them so we can actually take a look at the badges themselves. So look, we got fast switch, the ability to get off the floor quicker for standing layups and dunks. I wonder, do they have something like that for defense? I think that would be dope if you could jump a little bit quicker, have your reaction time a little bit faster. I mean, you would think that's what lightning reflexes would do, but it never did, man. So grace under pressure, the ability to convert standing layups more effectively. I really like that, because a lot of huge weakness that we had last year, it kind of sucked to miss those standing layups when you were a big. It was annoying. Limitless takeoff, the ability to soar from further away on driving dunk attempts that sounds like it might be a little OP. Mouse in the house. I don't understand why, it was ever an issue for bigs to finish over, smaller players, but I'm happy they addressed it. Unstrippable, the ability to secure the ball better when gathering for layups and dunk traffic. I like that. Chef, the ability to knock down Steph-like off dribble deep threes. I know everybody gonna have that on. I already know everybody's gonna have that on. Every point guard that I run into, I guarantee is probably gonna have that badge. Limitless spot up, the ability to hit logo threes off catch and shoot. Lucky number 7, boost your ability to score when shooting early in the shot clock. That, along with the chef badge, might be a match made in heaven. Mismatch expert, the ability to successfully shoot over taller defenders on a switch. Glue hands, ability to make difficult catches and quicker branch out to a shot or dribble. Hybrid drive boosts the speed and effectiveness of dribbling moves. I like that. Quick chain boosts the ability to quickly chain dribble moves together. That sounds like rhythm badge. I think it's rhythm shooter or something like that. Post playmaker boosts the effectiveness of both shots and moves and playing in the post. Triple threat juke. Increases the effectiveness of triple threat fakes, jabs, and go moves ball stripper, the ability to strip layup and dunk attempts more effectively. I would suggest all the bigs, well, small forward down to big, I would say put that on, man. Hustler, ability to get the scrappy 50-50 balls quicker than opponents. I'm happy they addressed that, because it always seemed like the offense had a higher probability of getting the ball. That is what it seemed like to me. Menace significantly drops the offensive ratings of opponents when you smother them. I will definitely have this on. I'm a defensive-minded point guard, so yeah, that's gonna be dope to me, man. And that's gonna bring the total badge count up to 80, with a number of existing badges also getting some nice upgrades. We're gonna have to see, man. We're gonna have to see. And they're saying they ported all 80 badges to current gen for a massive upgrade for the fan base. And so I guess the final My Player upgrade that they wanted to call out on the new gen is called Takeover Perks. These are modifiers you can unlock and equip to strengthen your existing takeover abilities. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I guess we just gonna have to see how that is, because I can see how that could be OP, or it could, just add some more diversity. People are saying this was similar to park cards, so I guess we'll have to see, how they close that. Honestly, bro, all in all, I cannot wait for this game. I think the game is gonna be dope. People are saying, the people that tested anyway, anonymous sources, that is close to 20, and I love 20. I just didn't like 21, especially not on next gen, man. On next gen, it was just too cheesy. Started off with the fades being crazy, but then again, every year in 2K, the fades start off crazy. I make a play shot or something close to that every year anyway, and I've been doing that since 2K18, making, pretty much the pure point with a crazy shot. I pretty much try to make something like Steph or, something close to that, or maybe like a Dame. I try to do that every year, and that'll probably be my build to begin this year as well. But I'm gonna get into that in another video, man. It's your boy Don. I'm up out of here, man. Make sure y'all hit the thing with a like and subscribe so you won't miss any videos in the future. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.